Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Excel Talk Show. And today we are going to do Emacs and Emacs Lisp. Fantastic Emacs and Emacs Lisp. Hello, guys, and hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful people. And good morning, George, Emily, Alan. So we got 5 people watching. So today's juice is uh, apple and cranberry and grape. So we're gonna do Emacs Lisp. I'm going to show you several commands, Emacs commands, custom commands related to image manipulation, such as scale, convert PNG to JPEG, and or vice versa, or resize images, crop images, and things like that. And we are also going to code some Emacs Lisp, and I'm going to explain how things work. So hello people, hello Dan, hello Dan Morris. Dan Morris, where you from? So let's get going. Okay, let's stop this concurrent watchers. Nine is a crowd, 3 times a crowd. So okay, Emacs Lisp, Xa Talk Show, and go to this page. Of course, today's talk show topics. First of all, I like to thank Jeremy Bernhardt. I think I talked to that name is familiar to me. But anyway, he's a guy who I thank him for donation. Big money, big money. Good morning, Kathy. So he is a guy who created this bunch of keyboards, Butterstick and Gurgle keyboard, Georgie keyboard, and Guinea keyboard from G Industries. So we did a video on that yesterday. So thank him for sponsoring the show, in other words. And so that's one thing. And let's see what's the next thing. So we're gonna do Emacs Lisp. Yes. Let's begin. Okay, shall we? Uh, let me check the comments a bit quick. ASM XR. Oh, okay. Let's try that. Melodious noise. Melodious noise. That's right. Well, I'm going to do a show and I'm going to teach you guys how to do Emacs Lisp. Okay. So ASMR and just entitling Emacs to feed alongside stream and chat. That's fantastic. Okay, hold on a second. Give me just 1 second. And this I need to replace my glasses. These glasses got a scratch on it. ASMR. So I'm going to put you guys to sleep in the most pleasant way. And we are going to start now. And shall we begin? So Alan says melodious voice does not need your super fancy ASMR microphone. That is correct. And it carries over the airway with fine audible quality, no super annoying clicks or anything. Yeah, yeah. I need to buy a good microphone. So buy me a microphone. Okay. So let's see what else. And we are going to start for those of you impatient, and you are going to learn Emacs Lisp in no time. You are going to be an expert. This is already becoming a routine. Has anyone tried ASMR live programming? This could be Xa's ticket to 1 million subscribers. That is good. That is good. Okay, let's begin. Record your hands doing Xafly keys ranting via text on blog. Okay, so let's begin. So Emacs, the power of Emacs, the greatest editors, guys. If you are using Emacs, you are using the greatest editor on earth. And if you are not, you might give it a shot, because all the greatest programmers are Emacs users. Okay, so let's go to keyboards. Let's begin. 5 minutes introduction, and we go to keyboards. We go to keyboard blog. So today it's going to be focused on Emacs. So the first stop is let me do some demonstration of how I work on my blog. All the powers of Emacs, using all the powers of Emacs and the internet and you people and the open source contributors. So on the left window, you can see all the Emacs commands I call, such as moving cursors and so on. So the first thing I need to do is to fix this image. You see, this is Microsoft Trackball Explorer, and people has created a do-it-yourself version. Okay, so but I learned from Jeremy that this is actually a product you can buy. So you can go and buy it, but now I know it's a product. It doesn't belong on this page. So this page is about Microsoft Trackball Explorer. It's about trackball history. So I need to create a new page to properly showcase this do-it-yourself product. Okay, so go to this page, and you can see, let's show the image. Oh, that's not the page. So trackball mouse, where is it? Microsoft, okay, trackball, yeah, here. So it's this page showing browser, correct. Go back here, go to the bottom, and do it self. So cut, close, save, and back on the keyboard page, paste it, showing browser. You can see I have moved the images here. Now I need to create a new page. So what is this? First of all, what should be the page named? It should be named as the name of the product name, and the product name is Ploopy, Ploopy, I believe. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, corrections, comments, opinions, flood the chat channel. Okay, flood the chat box. So where is Ploopy? Okay, here it is. Now I don't want some second-hand website. I want the original website. But so it's one of these. Okay, but actually let's go to here and keyboard, and Jeremy has alerted to me the situation. This, by the way, this keyboard we are also going to do today. So let me move on fast. Okay, so Emacs stuff. So let's go to Germ. Okay, so he says, wait, it's not this one. Oh, there's many messages I haven't read yet today, and that is Alan's techniques of pressing the control key on the laptop. But okay, so I'm going to focus on Emacs. Okay, so let's go to there. So he says, okay, so this Prupico, okay, this website requires JavaScript, so let's turn it on. So the world will be a better place. And copy the URL. You see, that's their website. That's fantastic. We are not going to argue at it for the moment, because we are going to focus on Emacs stuff. So here's the website. Linkify it. Okay, I need to magnify my font. So before we do that, let me take 1 minute to magnify my font. Tracking seconds. Copy that, paste it here, magnify. This is the line. Okay, XR Emacs list mod, magnify. This is the line we need to change. Mellow 14, Now Menlo 15. Eval the code. Now everything is bigger. That's good. That is good. So close that. Save. No. Close. No save. Okay, now we have this. You can see we have this website link there. So this is called Ploopy. So let's call it Ploopy trackball. Okay, and we are going to create a new HTML page. So let's do it fast. New page. Okay, that creates a web page, and you can see I got all the templates and stuff ready. So close that. Now all I have to do is cut everything, and open this file again, paste it here, refresh. Now you can see I have created a page with the proper product and photo. Now let's change the title, because it needs to be, the title needs to be capitalized. Ploopy trackball. Yeah, okay, so let's name it Ploopy trackball and remove this line, and this URL will be where to buy. Okay, where to, hold on a second. Okay, where to buy. Now I want to capitalize the sentence capitalization. So press a key and it's done. You see that command is called XAR title case region or line. This one. By the way, all the commands you see here, vast majority of them are on my website. So all you have to do is find out the command I call on the left window, and you just do a Google search, web search, and you'll find the code. Then you can put this in your init, and you will have the same power. Now back to Emacs. Now I have created this title where to buy, make it H2 title, and make this a paragraph. So you go back to browser, you can see there we have it. Basically, I have just created a page of this product on my blog, and the second photo should be on top. So show in browser again, because the second, I mean this photo is kind of it's got multiple number of them. So now what we need to do is we need to, okay, let me show you some, let me begin to show some of the commands to manipulate the images. So for example, on this page, if you go to my keyboard blog, close that. Okay, show in browser. Okay, this photo needs to be changed, because this icon now belongs to this URL, not the Microsoft Trackball Explorer. So let's just delete that line, go here, capitalize the sentence. Okay, let me show you. Okay, capitalize the sentence, then paste it here, then make a div. That's good. Show in browser. You see now this is good. Now I need to create a section like that, and let's do it. So cut that, call the command. Okay, so let's do it again. I want to show the window on the left. So cut that, make a section with today's date, and paste that. Show in browser. Now that is proper. Okay, as far as this one, we need to put back a icon of that page. That page also has an icon, and we can do that by going to trackball and trackball history, copy the URL. You can see that one is there. So I copy the URL. Now I call a command. This command is XAR open file from Clipboard. So it will just open this page, and I search for Microsoft Trackball Explorer. Copy that file. I mean, copy that text block. Close it. Now go to the Microsoft section, basically paste it and delete that and show in browser. Scroll down. Now you can see that is proper. Now, since we removed those images from the Microsoft page, we need to put a link to the icon, to put a link to the new page, so when people browsing the Microsoft Trackball Explorer, they can see, oh, someone created a do-it-yourself version. I need to go buy it, so that information is available to them. Therefore, we back to Emacs, copy this section, open the Trackball Explorer page, go to the bottom, and here paste it, and do it yourself version. Okay, I'm not sure that's a proper name. When you write a blog, there are all these little details like naming of the title, how you should word it, style, and all that. But I'm going to worry about that later when I'm offline. So right now, let me push on the emacs commands. So now, anyway, so you can see, so people can go to that page. Okay, so do-it-yourself version. What should I name it? Ploopy. Okay, yeah. Let's just say that for now. Okay, close it. Go to the blog again, and Ploopy trackball. Okay, for now, I think this will be it for the page. Of course, I'm going to work on it, write a lot details like where does this come from, how much it costs, give some general annotations about this thing, this fantastic thing. Okay, so that will be it for this page. Now close that, reopen, close that. Close that. I need to go to the. Now there's one more thing. Okay, I'm kind of sidetrack a little bit to how I work on my blogs, but I wanted to focus on Emacs commands that manipulate images. We'll get to that in a bit, but I'm a bit doing all these explanations. I have to explain what am I doing, because otherwise you may not know what I'm doing, because otherwise you'll just see me punching keyboards. So what I want to do is actually you see I need to put this here, show in browser. You see it says to do, put to index page, because that means I need to put that icon into one of these index pages so people can find it. Otherwise, you're just going to have hundreds of blog articles buried somewhere. After a few days, the blog entry scores off. So you need to put it on a index page somewhere. Organization. That part is, in fact, the most difficult part when you are writing a blog, and when you want the blog to be popular. Because for vast majority of people, when you write a blog, you just create a page and it scroll off. By next month, nobody will read it. So it's kind of the difference. That's one of the major difference between a blog and between a website such as Wikipedia. So this organization part is actually tremendous, takes tremendous time. Okay, so that's a bit rambling off topic thing about things. So we are going to continue. We are going to start to do the Emacs commands thing. So let me take a moment to read the comments. 10 people. So far, so good. We've been doing 20 minutes. We have a lot to do, actually. So far, so good, guys. Anyone want to be bet if someone turns on JavaScript during stream? Yes. Hotger. Hi, Hotger. I see why they copy Microsoft. Yes. And Aldo. Good morning, Aldo. Now, some of you guys I remember, but not too much. I vaguely remember. Sorry about that because I do write blogs, so I don't remember everyone always. Yeah. So Google censored that line. How incredible it is. Sure. Okay. So far so good. So no questions. So that means I'm doing a good job. And thank you guys for listening. Okay, so let's go back to Emacs and let's get on to the main topic where I'm going to modify this page and we are going to do a lot image editing on this page. Okay, so actually there's a lot to do. So open search query, search. So let's open this page and we are going to open some of the images. Okay, so let me start to show you some of the commands that I use for images. Uh, so let's how we do that. Okay, so that is energy drink. Now tea. Okay, we are going to do Emacs commands to manipulate images. Let's see how I want to go about this. Um, okay, let's begin. Let's begin to do it. So open this image. Now I don't want this image. Okay, I'm just go ahead and do lots of things. Let's say I don't want this image anymore. So I call a command. I press three keys. That's start delete current file. So that file is now gone. You see, you won't see it anymore. It's gone. So delete it. So delete that page too. Open this. Delete. Okay, and delete that paragraph. Open this. Delete. Delete that paragraph. Open this. This is a huge image. Okay, press a key to magnify. In fact, you cannot see so much because it's a huge image. But now I call this command. It opens in preview. This works in Linux, on Windows, on Microsoft too. It'll open whatever your image viewer. So we saw that. We don't want it. Delete it. Okay, so by the way, that command is start opening external app. And okay, so what about this image? It's big. Okay, so let's open in preview, open in external. Okay, let's keep this one. Let's say, okay, show in browser. Now I have, you see, what I'm trying to do is I'm modifying this page and to work towards the way I want it. Reviews and information and well, part of the important thing is to get the images, collect the images, and make them attractive, for example, and make them the right size. You don't want, for example, for example, this image right now is humongous, 4,000 pixels by 3,000 pixels. You can see if I enlarge the browser, it's kind of bigger than my screen. So some people are on a phone, they don't need this huge image. So you need to get them to the right size. So we are working in HTML, and we work with HTML. So for example, so this image, for example, I like to keep. I like to keep so people can see it's great. And the one thing, so right now it's too big, so it's 400 pixels. Okay, so I want to resize it. let's say I want to first, usually I look at the image. Okay, so this resize by 40%. Okay, so I can call a command. Let me show you. Okay, so I open this file, go to diode. This is the file. But before we do anything, let's delete all the backup files we don't need. So select them, press the key, delete. Yes, delete. Now it's clear. So back to this image, go to diode. Here, that's the image. Now I want to resize them. Let's say 40%. So I call a command. That's XR diode scale image. You can see on the left window. So now it's asked me for a scale. Let's say 40. Okay. Do I want to sharpen it? Yes. Okay. Success. So this is a new image. You can see the drastic difference in file size, 10 times smaller. So now I open this. That looks good. Okay, that looks good. Now I copy the file path, close it, close it, close it. Now I paste it here, linkify, and that's the image. You see, I press enter, you can see that image. And for the big one, let's show in browser first. So show in browser, so we got two of them. They look the same, but actually the second one is 3 times bigger, like almost 2 times bigger. So we need to remove the second one. So what I do is I want to copy the file path, cut, delete this line. Okay, let me do it again. Show the command window. So copy this file path, cut, delete this line, then go back here, paste, then call a command. That command is called XR HTML full size image linkify. So that will create this link. So now if I show in browser, you can see that is how I get people to look at the big image if they want. They can click on that, then they can see the big thing. Okay, so that is one of the commands I want to show about the resize. So where is that? Scale. Okay, scale, XR diode scale image. Now if you use web search, you can see the code. Let me show you the code. So use web search, like you can just search for XR emacs scale image. So here is the page, and you can see I have actually quite several of them, and we are going to use almost half of them today. We just used one of them. So that's scale image, that's one of them. You can just copy this, put in your emacs in it, and you will have it too. And you do need the Linux command image magic. Okay, you do need that command installed. So image magic is a command line utility that manipulate images. Okay, actually let me show you that image magic. You need that installed. So keyboard programming general. So yeah, so this is the Discord. Join my Discord. Okay, you can find the link just by searching for Xali Discord. Now let me show you Xali image magic. Okay. So that is my image magic tutorial. Image magic is a command line utility that lets you to convert JPEG to PNG or vice versa, or scale, crop, or change color or transparency, or reduce color, or crop images, sharpen, blur, things like that, all by a command. So you can see, you can go to this page and learn it if you are not familiar with. So let's go to XR Talk Show and let's put that link here. So we have a record of it. Show in browser. There it is. Close, back to Emacs, close, back to browser, copy the URL, back to Emacs, and reopen this one. I also want to place this link here so you can show in browser. So there is my Emacs code. So close, close, back to Emacs, close, close, and we are back to this page. Okay, that's one of the command on the Kiwi keyboard. Now, this image I don't want. For this image, for this page, I don't want all these thing on the background, so I want to crop it. So the way I do that is you actually open the full-sized image, you go to Safari, and we are going to crop it. So we're gonna cut it like that. But before we do so, go back to Emacs, press a key, it makes a backup. So in case I want to go back to that. So that command is xar make backup and save. You can find on my website. So now back to the preview, the Mac image editor, a simple one. So press Command K to crop it. So this is what I want. Yes, there we have it. So this is, just focus on the keyboard. So close that. So go back to Emacs, wait for a second, it will refresh. So now we got this image. Now it's still too big. The size is too big. So we're gonna shrink it again. So go to diode. Here is the file, and let's call the command again. So here's the file. I call the command, and let's type a scale. Let's say 40. 40, okay, 40. Sharpen, yes. So it creates a new file, this one. So copy the file path, close, close, close. And now go back here, paste it here, and linkify. Now the linkify command is this one, xar html image linkify. If you want that, you have to find it in xar html mod. Just search that, you will find it. It's in that code. So now let's show in browser again. So here's our old image, here's new. We don't need the old one anymore. So open it, delete it, and delete the line. Show in browser, fantastic. Back to Emacs. And for this image, let's see. Yeah, close it. Okay, so I'm wondering. Okay, anyway, let's not worry about the details because I'm going to work on it on how I want my blocks to be. But right now, let's just focus on the Emacs stuff. So this image, you see the name dash s at the end. That's no good. I just want one s. So I call a command, press a key. It asks me a new file name. So I just say -s, enter. So what this do is that it will change the file name on disk, but you don't have to go to diode and do that. You just directly work in the HTML. So show in browser, so we got the same image, but the name actually changed. So the link, everything in one step. So that command is rename. Okay, so let's see if I have it here. Let's see. Yeah, this is the command we just called. xar html rename source file path. And you can also find that in my xar html.el emacs package on GitHub. So we have done several things. Now, so Kathy says, I wonder how he managed passwords with DuckDuckGo. Maybe with tools like KeyPass. No, I don't have an account on DuckDuckGo. I just, you don't need to create an account. Okay, so I need to get in touch with the people here. So you guys, how is it going? Am I doing good? Am I doing okay? Is this the right topic? Any comments? So we are going to continue with Emacs Lisp. And Emily, are you still here? Okay, let's continue the comments. Emily is a big Emacs user, and Alan is a Vim, I mean EvoMod user, right? Bro, you ASEAN, yes, bruh. Bala playa, very calming. Hi, George. I'm hi ASF. What does ASF mean? Okay, let's get back to Emacs. So now, what is the next thing? Okay, so what is the next thing? So Kathy, am I doing good? Anything, any, anything interesting? Post in the chat. Okay. So, so we have created this page. We have modified. We have scaled it. Let's see what else we are going to do. Um, okay, let's just keep working on this page. Now, let's go to Discord, and he has showed me several new pages, new things. And I want to use them. Several new images. This guy who created that keyboard, Kyria keyboard. So he has created several images. We have used one of them, but this is the one actually we want. I deleted them before because I started to work on this page, but I want to redo them so I can show you guys how this work. This is a good example how I use these image commands. So Alan says, do you usually keep archives of full-size original images? No, not usually. No. Although these days I try, sometimes I do, because images, especially today, they get huge very fast. When you have hundreds of images, like right now, my Xali.info is 1 gigabytes. Well, I know 1 gigabyte doesn't sound too much, but I kind of still live in the 1991 20 megabyte hard disk era. 40 megabyte is the standard hard disk. So my Xali info website, I try to keep the image, the file size minimal. Like there's an obsession about that. But as time goes on, the file size, they just get bigger and bigger, especially videos, right? So, but images too. Today, one image is 500 kilobytes or 1 megabyte. Anyways, so for example, let's save this one. I want this image, so let's save it. Let's continue with Emacs. So save it. So I'm going to show you another commands. Okay, so I'm going to save it starting with the name EE. You will see why do I do that in a moment. Okay, I talked about this before. So anyway, save it to the download directory. Okay, now close it. Now I possess that image. Now I go to Emacs, showing browser, and I want to. This is very useful for those of you writing blogs, because when you write a blog, you have many photos on the online. You want to grab them, with credit, if that applies. So you want to show in your blog. So now I saved in my download folder. So typically you go to the download folder, you try to rename the image. Sometimes sometimes you want to do that. Then you try to move the image file path to your blogs directory. Then you create a HTML to link to it. Too tedious. Okay, so I have one command that I call right now. It will grab whatever images in my desktop directory, in my screenshot directory, in my home directory, or in my download directory, any directory you can specify, or document directory. Any file there, if their name begin with EE, then it will automatically move it to the current directory my buffer is in. You'll see. Okay, so let's call that command. So we're going to call, I'm just going to press two keys. So there it is. You can see on the left it says move image file. That is the command name. And that command is also on my website, so you can get the code. So it asks me a directory. So I say ergo. Okay, I want to put that in this directory. So press enter. Yes, confirm. Then it asks me for a name. So I'm going to rename it. This is Kiria keyboard. Okay, and okay, there's a date. That's okay. So there is a name at the mini buffer. You can see at the bottom. So that's the name I want. Enter. Bam! There you go. So by calling this command, it automatically generates this nice link for me with, for example, with the figure tag, for the image tag, with the width and height automatically created for you, and also the alt tag attribute, and also figure caption and caption based off from the image name. So it's all very nice. Now let's show in browser. So let's see what it looks like. There we have it. So that is a very useful command if you write blogs. And again, that command is called move move image file. Oh my god, these commands, they fly by very fast, so you have to. So far so good. So far so good. So Quatger says these knobs would be better near thumbs, in my humble opinion. Yeah, that's possibly. So, well, back then our images had 256 colors. Yes, Nabi. Nabi is from the dinosaur era. 256 colors. That's full color back in 1991. And you have to buy the most cutting edge monitor for that with, was it $2,000 Apple RGB monitor. It can display 256 colors. So anyway, so we back on this, and so again I need to crop this image. So okay, let me show you several more commands. So by this rate, okay, hold on a second. By this rate, I'm not going to get into the part where I want to modify the emacs Lisp code. So it's already 40 minutes. Very time consuming to do this technical stuff. So anyway, so let me show you some more commands. Okay, so I open this again. So show in external app. I want to crop it. Now there are several things I want to do. I want to crop it, so remove the background. Also, I want to crop it so that I have an image of just the right hand. I think I'll use that for the primary photo for this page, the icon. Possibly, I don't know, because when you work on blog, you don't know for sure until you do and look. So first of all, let's make a backup copy of this image and make another backup of this image. So that's a command, make backup and save. Okay, now go to diode, refresh. You can see these three lines. One is the full version and the other two are the backup images, backup copy. So let me show you this. Okay, let's say shrink a little bit so you can actually see. So I'm going to press a key that is diode toggle read only. So now I can start to rename the file, rename my backups, So let's call this one crop, and let's call this one right hand. Okay, I'm done. Control C, Control C. Now I'm done. So Emacs renamed. You can rename file that way. Very powerful command. So in diode you call that command is toggle. Where is it? Diode toggle read only. That is a command. Or you can also call wdiode. Anyway, just call this toggle read only because that's universal. You can call that command in any buffer that will lock the file to make it read only, and you can toggle. So anyway, we have created two copies of the same image. So let's so what we do now. Okay, so go to the crop version, open it. Okay, before we do that, you see the file names, they are named with a space. Okay, let's magnify. Now I want to rename them so that it uses underscore instead. So I have this command. I just press a key. Now look. Now watch this file and this file. Okay. Okay. Let me shrink. Okay. So let me try to do this. Okay. So here. So where are my? So this file and this file. Space to underscore. So watch. Press a key. Done. Okay. Press the key again. Done. So what that does, you can see now the names are with underscore, and that command is XR diode rename space to underscore. Okay, let's here. That is also on my website. So that command allows you to rename files from space, replace all space by underscore by just pressing a key, which is extremely convenient because otherwise you would toggle diode read, then you have to do find replace for every files, then you have to commit, then toggle back. So this single key is very convenient. So anyway, so now we have wait, do we have it? Yeah, so now we have this crop version again show in image editor, in your local OS image editor. So let's crop it in preview on the Mac. So let's make that okay, crop. That's what we want. Close it, back to Emacs, close it, and also same thing for the right hand. So open in external app, and for this one I just want the right hand. Okay, crop it. That's good. Close it. That's good. Back in Emacs, copy the file path, close it, close it, close it. Open that, close it. So paste it here. Actually, paste it here, magnify, and open it. Go to diode again. Copy the right hand version, close it. Oh, that is the right hand version actually. So open that, go to diode, copy the crop file path, close it, paste the crop file path here. Actually paste it below it here, and make link. So that so now we show in browser. We're gonna do this quickly because there's a lot of things to do I haven't get to yet. So, okay, no comments. So, am I still doing good? Okay, so let's do this. This is the picture for the right hand. Is it good size? Yeah, that's good size. Okay, so let's see this cropped version. Okay, and let's see the full version. The full version we don't. Yeah, it's got a background we don't need anymore. So open it, make a backup, delete it, delete this block, and show in browser. Okay, so I guess that's kind of covered several of the image commands. Actually, I have a lot to do yet. I haven't get to the one I wanted to show, but now I want to rename this, okay? Because the name right now is no good. Right hand. Well, okay. So let's just leave it be. Leave it for now. Let's get on to some other things I want to show. So now I have this. Now I need to make an icon to represent this page, and the image I want to use will be. Okay, let me ask you guys. Should I use the first picture image for the icon or the second one? Both hands. So let me know. And like I wait for your answer. The first image for the icon or the second? Which one do you think is better for an index file? For example, like that. Let's go to do it yourself. So first or second? So I need to make an icon like that. Kyria. So I don't have Kyria here. So what do you think? What do you guys think? First looks nicer. Okay, let's go with first. George, did you change your profile photo uh, on YouTube? Okay, so let's do first. Yeah, that's a good idea because the first image is more squarish. So I'm going to show you another command. So I need to kind of resize this image. Now I have let me show you. So I have a resize command you've seen before. For example, let me do it again. So I open it, go to diode. So this is the image. So I want to resize. So I call the command xar diode scale image. So I type a percentage, let's say 40. Okay, sharpen, yes. Okay, so now it creates, it's still too big. So let's do it again. Delete that, refresh. Oops. So this is image, go to diode. Now I call scale image, let's say 20%. Okay, sharpen. So now we have, okay, that looks right. Okay, but I don't want that because too many steps, tedious. I don't want tediousness. I'm using emacs. For emacs users, you can remove tediousness. So what I do is I want to, you see, I want an icon of this. So no worry. So I want an icon of this link, this image. Okay, so I just call a new command. Now look on the left window, you'll see the name. So I just do it. So that name is xar create thumbnail image. Now at the mini buffer, it asks me width. So 250 is the one I use. So 250 width, okay, pixels. So enter. There it is. So what it does is it scaled the image on disk. Meanwhile, it also create the link to the newly created icon. So that is this one. That is this path. So for example, I can open it. Perfect. You know, unlike before where I have to go to diode, I have to call the command to scale the image, but then I don't know what percentage to make it proper. So I have to maybe try once or twice. But now with this command, it's just one key press. So I have an image here. Copy the path, close this file. Yes, close it. Okay, and paste the path here so you can see here is an image. But hold on a second. Let's show this in browser. So you scroll down, you can see the keyword. Okay, let's that's the old image I'm using. So now we have a new image. Paste it here. Make a link. That command is XHTML image link file. So it's a link. Cut it, then move here, paste it here, then go to browser, refresh. Now that's better. That's pick that that I think the left picture is better than the right one. So the creator of this keyboard is so nice to supply my to give me new images, but I think the left one, the issue is that it's a white keyboard on a white background, so it doesn't stand out. On the other hand, the left one is kind of more bold, but meanwhile the background is also black. So I but it works. It kind of works because then you have the neon light that makes a contrast with the background. So the left is better. So the right we don't need anymore. So the right is this one. Press a key to delete it. Remove that. Press make a break. Show in browser. Go back. Go down. Go down. Go down. There it is. We have it. So now we have these. I'm kind of done. So almost depends on what you guys think. Okay, so I kind of done for today. I mean that's the main commands I want to show, the emacs commands for manipulating images. So what do you guys think? Any comments? Post it. Any comments, questions, and so on. And I was thinking to start to code emac Lisp because there are some extra niceties I like to have. So if you guys are want to watch that, let me know. So so that's going to be emac Lisp coding. We are going to start to look at the code for all these commands we just showed. Then we're gonna modify it and show you how it works. Okay, so far so good. Yeah. So let's see. So now I have these. Now I want to go to. So actually delete this entire thing. Delete, and remove the section. I'm going to move it to the top. So go to the top of the page, search for section. So create a new section, paste the whole thing here, refresh in browser. So now it shows on the top. Now I need to put this icon in the do-it-self index page. Right now it's not there. So copy that text block, copy it. Now go to open do-it-self keyboard index, open it, go to the browser. Let's see, where do I want to put it? The keyword will be, okay, it will be somewhere here. So let's put it after iris 54. So search for iris, paste it here. So keyword keyboard, back to browser, refresh. There we have it. Now I need to put the key count because you can see they are kind of arranged by how many keys they have. So open that key count. Now we need to count the keys. Okay, let's read the comments. Let's see what you guys are saying. So close that. Let's see how long have I been talking. Kyria keyboard general and okay, so go to Google. 9 people watching. 1 hour. So I think we stop now. We stop 2 or 3 more minutes, something like that. 2 minutes, then we stop. That's 1 hour long. Good enough. First, because it's more square-like, so it might be better for index. Yes, that's true. For the grid space, it will be. I think you can see more. Yes. It used to be brown. Don't know why it changed. Left is much more striking. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Good judgment. Okay, so that's it about that's I think that's it for today. Uh, let's do random chat for 2 minutes, then we shut down. Okay, random chat for 2 minutes, then we shut down. So I think this thief game, thief game is like okay, thief game, George, thief game. George, I was thinking your profile photo should be look like that. I was kind of looking for that. Anyway, the thief game is I remember, when in 1998, I was working in a startup, and we have 3 engineers, counting me, total of 3 engineers. That's my, one of the startup, brainpower.com. So we have engineers, and one of them is a gamer. So Thief is a game of that era, 1998, and when it come out, it's like one big news because the new graphics engine, some jargons, graphics jargons, technology jargons where they have shadow, some kind of shadow or some sort of light or whatever. And Thief is a kind of supposedly a different new innovation in 3D gaming because supposedly I don't know the game too much, but supposedly back then you have first person shooters and everyone is just shoot whatever you see, but Thief is different where you don't just go and shoot things. You actually, but you try to be like a thief. You try to quietly go about and doing your things, and then you have to assassinate people sometimes or something like that. So that's what I remember about that game. So this one, StarCraft. Okay, StarCraft. I don't know much about that guy. Random. Okay, so I think that's it for today. So close that. Proopy, that's fantastic. I'm gonna read about. Uh, show. Is there anything else? So let's go to my Xar Talk Show page. Talk Show. Show in browser. And this image is created by Alan. This fantastic image. Let's see. Kyria keyboard demo image commands. Demo all of them if possible. Okay, so next time, maybe next day, we're gonna code emacs. Focus on that. Green tea. I'm drinking green tea. So green tea, black tea, oolong. I'm drinking green tea out of a tea bag. But because I think of there's a health green tea for some reason. Same thing with red wine. Because of the California people, we are health conscious and we are always looking for the scientific technology that tells us what to eat and what to drink that can prolong our lives. So green tea has been famous because it has certain chemical things that whatever that's supposed to be an antioxidant, something like that. Okay, there's some particular ingredients and that makes you live longer. So that is partially why I choose green tea. But but on second thought, that's bullshit. Okay, so I have been a victim of modern marketing propaganda. Okay, so but if I never heard of the green tea is better for your health, then among tea I would prefer oolong. Okay, okay, I'm going to tell you a little story. My dad is actually a tea merchant. So we actually make tea in Taiwan. We go to the mountains, buy the tea leaves from the farmers. Okay, then we bring home, then we bake them. So I was like from 10 to 14 when I left Taiwan. So I do those kind of things, tea. So I would prefer, actually my preference would be oolong. So you have green tea. Green tea is essentially unbaked tea. Okay, so I guess you bake a little bit, but anyway, green tea is like unbaked. Then you have oolong, or kind of oolong, and several the tea is like there's many complexities. But anyway, you bake it, then you have oolong. Then you bake more, then you have darker, like black tea or something like that. So anyway, I would, I think, prefer oolong tea usually. But anyway, I'm drinking out of tea bags. This is cheap tea bags. When you drink tea, green tea, especially green tea, it it's not good for your stomach. Okay, actually, you can feel it, because I think it's because, what was it, acid, or was it the opposite? I forgot. But anyway, so normally you should drink, especially green tea. If you drink tea, you want to drink it after a meal or something like that. But anyway, in China and in Taiwan, we drink, in Japan, we drink teas all the time. Like, tea is our water. We don't, we drink tea instead of water. People are getting baked everywhere in California. What do you mean, getting baked? So let us California enjoy our yoga. Yes, red wine and combination thereof. Uh, Secular religion, indeed, indeed, and all the anyway. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Good night. Have a good night. And that concludes XAS ASMR. And I hope you guys have been well asleep. Bye, bye guys.